Hello, and welcome. It's Divine DK, and I am happy to be here this evening. And I've got a special treat for you, okay? I appreciate you sharing your space with me, and in doing so, learning and growing together. One of the things that we're going to be doing as a group, instead of just always focusing on commercial real estate, we are going to marry two of my passions together. My love of reading and my love of real estate. My 3 B's that I love are books, buildings, and banks. And pretty soon it's going to be books, buildings, and Bitcoin. So I wanted to introduce you to an author. It's called Jeffrey Fox. And the book that we are going to be going over and working on this month is How to Be a Rainmaker. Books are very important to me. Throughout my lifetime, I've been an avid reader, and they're my friends. I love books so much, in fact, that we're going to be learning from them, and we're going to be sharing because I'm spending a lot of time figuring out coaching materials and how to bring you guys the best information and knowledge, not only for you to grow in commercial real estate, but just to grow as a person, to grow that 360 degrees, to elevate fully. And when you success and when you succeed, so do I. And when I see people winning, it just makes me elated. It puts me on this electric high. Wow, I see them winning. I see them reaching their goals. They're learning. They're growing. It is so wonderful. It's an amazing feeling to me. So, in Learn Commercial Real Estate group, we're going to be going over a book a month. I'm going to be starting that for the new year. So we're going to get started off with How to Be a Rainmaker. Now, they do serve this book on Amazon. So if you want to get it and read it along with me, you will find an enormous amount of tips. I will leave a link below. But yeah, so what I'm going to be doing is reading a chapter with you, stopping and reading, going over some of the highlights, how it only reflects in commercial real estate, but some really great points and keys that I've taken away that's helped me become successful as well. So today I'm going to read the book, but eventually what I'd like to do is be able to have the words on the video so you can just turn off the volume and read it. Remember, you don't have to look at me if you want. You can just put the phone down. The most important thing is that you're just getting the knowledge information. So just giving you a couple suggestions because, I get tired of looking at my damn self all the time. So this is what took me a long time to be able to put myself on camera. Okay, so let's get started with How to Be a Rainmaker. Join me, Divine Couture, DK, as we journey in how to be rainmakers in our career. This book highlights so much great information that no matter what point in your career you are, you will be able to draw and glean some really great gems, as they say, some rubies, some diamonds, some alchemized gold. You're going to get it from here, okay? And I'm always looking for your feedback and suggestions, and this is all something that we'll be talking about in the group. Anyway, let's get going. Let me tell you a little bit about Jeffrey J. Fox here. I'm just going to read a little bit to you. He is Jeffrey Fox. I mean, wow, what an amazing guy. So, he is a best-selling author of How to Become a CEO, and the founder of Fox & Company, a premier marketing consulting company in Avon, Connecticut, serving over 60 industries. Prior to starting Fox & Company, he was the vice president of marketing, corporate VP of Loctite Corporation. Fox is the subject of a Harvard Business School case study that is rated one of the top 100 case studies and is thought to be the most widely taught marketing case in the world. I thought that he would be a great guy to learn from because in this career, not only are we selling and marketing our industry, our business, our skills, we are selling and marketing ourselves, and we are selling and marketing our products, which is the real estate that we are leasing, buying, selling, or investment in. right? And being a rainmaker and understanding how to market and position your assets, whatever it is, in the best and proper way is what's going to differentiate you. It's going to make you stand out. It's going to make you a winner, and it's going to make you a rainmaker. Let's get started. Here are some great book tips that we are going to take away from here. Just a few ways to make it rain. Show them the money. Customers don't care about you. Dare to be dumb. Never be in a meeting. Earthquakes don't count. Park in the back. Sell on Friday afternoons. Fish where the big fish are. You're not at lunch to eat lunch. Never wear a pen in your shirt pocket. And a shot on goal is never a bad play. Okay, so that's just the background, the back pino. Make it rain. In today's business culture, sales is one of the most competitive fields. There are more products and services available than ever before. The choices are overwhelming. To succeed in sales, you must be above average. To be a star, you must make it rain. The rainmaker is a salesperson everyone wants to be. A rainmaker brings the art of the deal to new levels. They bring in the most money, get the best paycheck, command the most respect. Whatever item or service the rainmaker sells, it is sold effectively and successfully. Rainmakers are not born, they are made. Do you hear that? Rainmakers are not born, they are made. And you're already a superstar. You've already been making it rain. We're about to take it to the next level. We're about to go to the heavens and fill those clouds, that precipitation on us, okay? So I'm excited about this. Okay. So we're going to start off with chapter 1. And we're going to read the first chapter tonight, go over a couple of things, and that'll be the first on our series of how to be a rainmaker. Introduction. You should read this book if your organization needs revenues. So this book was written a while ago. Some of the wording is there is he, she, he instead of she or they. So I'm going to fix it a little bit, and I hope I don't get in trouble for that. When he talks about organization, that's you. You're the organization. You're the empire. You're the company. You know, I think I'm going to put on my little handy dandies. Okay, there, I can clean them a little bit. Anyway, American Indian tradition exalts the rainmaker. The rainmaker used magical powers to bring the rain to nourish the crops to feed the people. Without the rain, the people would weaken, die, or have to move elsewhere. Today, a rainmaker is a person who brings revenue into an organization, be it profit or not-for-profit. The revenue comes from customers and donors. That revenue is the aqua viva, the lifeblood of the organization. Without it, the organization will die. Customers' money is the rain. So we know that already. How to be a rainmaker. The customer's money is the rain. The term rainmaker is more commonly used in such professional services industries as legal, accounting, consulting, investment banking, advertising, and architecture. In these industries, rainmakers are 2 or so people in the firm who are responsible for generating most of the new customers, the new business. Big-hitting rainmakers are among the highest paid employees in every company, in every industry. They operate under many titles: owner, partner, chancellor, sales representative, CEO, agent, managing director, and fundraiser. If becoming a rainmaker is your goal, then this book will help you get there. There is another kind of rainmaker, and they're an employee or an associate or colleague or team member or crew member. Every employee must somehow be involved in the identification, attraction, getting, and keeping of customers. The advice in this book tilts to the salesperson, but if you have contact with customers or work with or support colleagues who have contact with customers, this book will make you more effective. You'll be able to sell its side, to help your ideas and your organization and yourself. The most important success factors any business or organization is having a customer. This is more important than the business idea, the products, the machinery, the buildings, the financing, or the people. It's the customer who pays everyone's salary, the 401ks, the union dues, the bonuses, the vacations, health insurance, computers, and office furniture. Customers are known by many names: members, students, fans, soldiers, parishioners, patients, followers. Regardless of what they are called, without customers, no organization can continue to survive. Therefore, the paramount job of every single employee in an organization is to directly or indirectly get and keep customers. This is true without exception. The job of every employee is to help ring the cash register. The job of every employee is to keep the customers coming back and to keep the customers happy. The job of every agent, the job of every entrepreneur. This book is a recipe for how to sell, for how to make rain, be it drizzle or deluge, sprinkle or storm. If your organization needs revenue, if your company needs revenue, if you as an entrepreneur, as an agent need revenue, and you want to become invaluable to your team, to your clients, to your property owners, to your business owners, to your sellers and your buyers, then read this book. Okay, I'm excited. Chapter 1, The Rainmakers Credo. There you go, C-R-E-D-O. I really don't know how to pronounce that word. I'll find out though. Cherish customers at all times. Treat customers as you would your best friend. Listen to customers and decipher their needs. Make or give customers what they need. Price your product to its dollarized value. Show customers the dollarized value of what they will get. Teach customers to want what they need. Make your product the way customers want it. Get your product to your customers when they want it. Get your customers a little extra, more than they expect. Remind customers of the dollared value they received. Thank each customer sincerely and often, and help customers pay you so they won't be embarrassed and go elsewhere and then ask to do it again. So I'd like to get a couple of different points from that. Especially as it revolves to real estate, right? You and your clients, your sellers and your buyers, your property owners, your landlords and your tenants, you have to cherish them and nurture them. They are really just people like you and I. And a lot of times, I will definitely get these glasses clean, guys. Thank you. A lot of times, they're going through a lot of different things on their own. They're looking for a new property. They're looking to sell their property. They're looking for a new business space. And they're going to need you. So King Ashley Ann, who's a guru of mine, she always liked to say, me and the customer, me and my clients, we go together. She has a southern accent, I love it. But she talks about how when she has clients, she, in her mind, as an analogy, is dating them. She's checking up on them all the time. Hey, how are you doing? How's your day? Okay, great. Okay, customer, how's your day? Client, how's your day? What's going on in your life? Cherish them. Check up on them. Nurture them and appreciate them. You guys are going together now. Okay? When you're selling someone a house, when you are finding someone a business space, that client is your specific other. Okay? Your specific other. Specific of finding them a space and getting a transaction made, getting them happy so they can refer you again. Don't let them get on your nerves because they're asking a bunch of questions. It shouldn't get on your nerves. It shouldn't upset you at all. As a matter of fact, it should make you more patient because they're coming to you. And yes, they might ask obnoxious things, but they're coming to you because they really want to know. They really want to know. So I want to tell you, never make your clients or your customers feel like they're asking too much, they're being a burden. Go out of your way to make sure they know they can always count on you because you cherish them. Treat the customers as your best friend. That's the same thing I was talking about. Be transparent with them. Let them know the situation and pre-look out for them. Pre-look out. All my friends are pre-looking out for me. Sometimes I'm not looking out for myself because my mind is somewhere else. Guess what? I know they got me, and I only hang out with people like that, okay? Make and give the customers what they need, right? If they need to have booklets or information on buying a property, something for the first time, then if you don't have that information already put together, directed them some websites, directed them to some books where they can learn what you cannot teach them, or some things that might be out of your realm. Like maybe they need to know specific things about financing then, or mortgages. And you're a realtor, you haven't gotten that far. Introduce them to someone who can, and that's why your network is so important. And get on a call all in a three-way. So the questions that they ask, you can then learn. So the next time around, you're gonna know those, okay? Price your product to your dollarized value. And that's just, helping your clients find that sweet spot that works well for the numbers making sense. And I'm speaking specifically about commercial real estate right now because the numbers are so important in commercial real estate. They truly are. That's how deals are solidified, through the numbers. It's not residential where people will go into a house and say, oh, I love this house. It's over my budget and I have the money, even though it might be the best investment, I'm going to purchase it. It's not like that in commercial. The numbers are the things that break or make the deal. Okay, so when you are quoting lease specific prices to your clients on what a business space would be, make sure you do your research, okay, and know what their threshold on pricing is, know what they best thing they can afford. So you're not showing them things and items and properties that are out of their price range. And if you're representing a property owner, make sure that you give them the proper comps and you're able to actually go around the neighborhood and understand what the price points for the neighborhood are. So that way, when you are giving suggestions to ownership on the price per square footage, because that's how it's calculated in commercial, or the price for an apartment, or a price for a home, you know exactly what you're talking about and you can offer value. If you are really serious about being the top at what you're doing, you're going to spend a lot of time researching your market. Speaking to a young lady today, and she's just getting started in real estate. And I'm trying to help her understand her strategy in going out and finding her leads and her clients, okay? You've got to know exactly what you're looking for and the type of person you want to work with and the type of person you want to help. Because yes, you're definitely here to make money, and you will, I guarantee you. Working in commercial leasing, you're going to make money. Working with me, you will make money. You're not going to lose with me in tow. My friends don't lose. It's called the DK effect. When people around me, they do better. And that's another thing I'm offering to you. The ability to elevate on a non-physical level that, well, you'll just see. And then you can tell me about it. How about that? Find out who your customer is. Where are they? Where are they located? What do they look like? Who do you want to work with? Who do you want to give what they need? Think about that. Think about who you want to work with, because we're going to be talking about that and finding clients, and just, you got to know who is your target. Yes, you'll help anyone, right? But you're going to get to a point where you decide, hey, I'm only going to work with these type of people. Or I'm only going to work with veterans. I'm only going to work with single moms. I'm only going to work with athletes. I'm only going to work with women entrepreneurs who are first-time home buyers. I'm only going to work with people who have already purchased 4 or 5 multi-units or more. I'm only going to work with people who do medical office buildings. So break it down and really think about it and get specific, because as you grow, especially when you're growing with me and learning with me, you're going to get so much knowledge. It's like a fisherman. You know, the fish, where he is full of sea. The sea where he is full of fish. And I apologize, but I'm not editing these videos. You're just going to get what we have because we're family now, right? And we all make mistakes. There's plenty of fish in the sea. It depends on which side of the boat he casts his net on. Depends on what area he casts his net on. Depends what kind of net he casts. And when he casts that net, and if he's going for a specific fish, 9 times out of 10, as that net brings up, there's going to be a lot more specimens. There's going to be a lot more creatures than he actually aimed for. So you're going to get the clients that you want. You're going to get the overhaul. You're going to get the loan, but start specific so you have a direction of where to go. And therefore, you can give the client what they want when they need it, because you can start off with something that you're passionate about and then you really know about. So that helps elevate the experience for the client, and it elevates you. Okay. So price your product to its dollarized amount. Know your market. Know who you're working with. Know and understand the value of the asset, the item that you are presenting to the client. We're going to get into this a lot more because I'm going to teach you how to price out commercial buildings, right? Teach the customers to want what they need. Okay, because a lot of times people, as you know, their dreams are astronomical. Sometimes they don't fit into the budget. They don't fit into the confines of what they're working with. And while we all have unlimited possibilities and potential, the numbers make sense. So you have to be able to nurture your clients, cherish them, and when you're treating them like a friend, they're going to be able to understand your advice and where you're coming from. So that's how you get them to want what they need, right? Because there's that thing of trust. And that was what I first started out on. And most times people trust their significant other, or their specific partner, as I like to call them. They're a specific partner, not a significant other when it comes to business. They like to trust them, and they're going to trust you. And you're consistently going to be working on your knowledge. You're going to be working with me, listening to my videos, asking me questions, giving me feedback on things you need to know. So that's another reason why you're going to be able to grow so much. Give your customers a little bit extra. Always go the extra mile for your people, just like you would for your significant other. I want you to do that for your specific partner too. And thank everyone, and always be in an attitude of grace and understanding. And ask them to work with you more and more. And I'm going to ask you guys to keep staying with me and sticking with me. And I'm looking for any feedback too, because you always want to find out why would they do business with you. And so the answer should be because I'm amazing, I provide value, and I'm going to take care of you better than anyone else. That's why. And I hope that you start feeling like that when your clients ask you, because that's how I feel with you working with me. So that's going to be our first go around on how to be a rainmaker. And I appreciate you for joining me this evening. And I am so excited for your success and your journey. This is Divine Couture, Commercial Real Estate. If you're not following me, please make sure you do. I'm at DK by the Bay. And also I am at Learn Commercial Real Estate. Once again, this was how to be a rainmaker. Next time, we're going to be going over a couple more chapters. They're really short. I like to read, so I can pump them out a little bit more. And as always, have a great night. Lots of love. You're wonderful. Cheers.